A dog is a man's best friend. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I ask you, who is the better investor? I want to share with you today why you are the best person to manage your money. More than that, I can prove it to you scientifically. Certainly it is the men who by and large invest our money, whether they're the better investors or not. For example, the financial advisors are primarily men, and in a household it's primarily the man who handles the long-term investments. According to a survey by Matthew Grunwald and Associates of 1,000 spouses, 500 husbands and 500 wives, spouses divvy up money-related tasks along very traditional lines. Men still tend to do most of the big-picture long-term planning, while women manage the household day-to-day finances. They found that in terms of investment decisions in a family, men made the investment decisions 3-to-1. Men hunt food, women make the cave pretty. We're acting like our ancestors. Now, let's look at that for a minute. Millions of years ago to hundreds of thousands of years ago, we do have to deal with the caveman and people in huts. Now, the men went out to hunt the food, the meat, because they had more muscles. So it makes sense that they did that. Now, let's consider their job. They're going out trying to find animals to kill, and which guys are going to kill the animals? The ones that are afraid and run away? It's the guys that are mean and aggressive and assertive. They're the ones that get the prey. Now let's consider the cave. In the cave we have a woman tending the children. She goes out and hunts the berries and the fruit, and she's taking care of the babies and so on. She has to be sensitive to the children or she won't notice that there's something wrong with them. So she develops more sensitive skills. Now, let's say he comes home and he's killed a deer or whatever, a prehistoric mammoth. Yes, exactly. And he has it there on the doorstep of his cave, and another prehistoric person comes. Then this man doesn't have to kill an animal, he has to kill another person. So men that were too sensitive didn't make it in that environment. The men that were pre-selected out were the men that were assertive and aggressive and willing to take risks. On the other hand, the women that noticed what was going on and were able to act accordingly were those that survived. I can guarantee you here today that nobody cares as much about your money as you do. I've seen that again and again when I was working at investment firms. You know, you're the one that cares. The person that handles your money cares, but not as much as you do.